jobless claims, personal spending for November, and new home sales numbers all coming out today. All right, and coming out in the new year, Motorola is spinning off a new company called Motorola Mobility. And after the close of trading on January 3rd, it will join S&P 500 index, replacing Meredith Corp. And lastly, coffee prices are rising, but it's not necessarily because of supply and demand. The chief of procurement, an executive for Dunkin' Donuts, says speculation is driving up prices. The price of Arabica coffee beans right now rising to a 13-year high. And now Dunkin' Donuts is urging the CFTC, that's the top regulator of commodities, to limit speculation in raw materials like sugar, wheat, and coffee. The exec says something as simple as a good cup of coffee at a fair price is being threatened by intense pressure by hedge funds and speculation. All right, taking a look at Wall Street yesterday, the S&P yesterday holding on to two-year gains. Dow rose 26 points, S&P climbed 4, NASDAQ jumped 4 points. Again, futures little changed from yesterday's close. Live at the CME Group in Chicago, I'm Angie Lau, Bloomberg News. Robin and Tom, back to you.
Thanks, Angie. Still ahead, where Johnny Depp showed up wearing his Captain Jack Sparrow costume.
And up next, if you still don't know what to get the man in your life for Christmas, we've got some ideas that won't look like you were shopping at the last minute.
Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together.
Joy to the tailor who cuts your tracksuits to fit, and the woman in your office who bakes those lifelike cakes, plus the dance instructor who taught you his sweet moves, and the stylist you have trusted since 1984.
Joy someone with holiday scratch-offs from the Illinois Lottery. If you're lucky, they might joy you back.
1 minute, you feel fine. The next, you start feeling a bit off. The moment you feel run down or achy, nip flu-like symptoms in the bud with oscillococcinum. Get Oscillo and feel like yourself again. Oscillococcinum. Nip it in the bud.
What are the odds, Mike? All 4 meals under $4 going to the same table.
Yep. Cooked to order food, tiny little price.
I know. They must be the smartest people alive. I must shake their hands. How do I look?
Hat? You're a hat.
Okay, well, I can sit on one of their heads. They're giant, genius-sized heads. Hello, geniuses.
Your favorite steak burger meals and even chicken fingers, all served with our thin and crispy fries.
Well, I thought it would be a much tighter fit. Oh, Mike, that'll help.
Steak and Shake. Life needs flavor.
Keeping Chicago well from Adventist Midwest Health and these local sponsors.
Did you know that 1 out of every 2 adults has a chronic illness? At Adventist Midwest Health, we believe early detection can save your life. Learn your risk for diabetes by scheduling a blood sugar screening today.
Diabetes is one of the most common chronic diseases. Register for a blood sugar screening by calling 866-533-7968. Learn more by visiting keepingchicagowell.com.
The On the Money Report is brought to you by Progressive.
Hi, may I help you?
Yes, I hear Progressive has lots of discounts on car insurance. Can I get in on that?
Are you a safe driver?
Yes.
Discount. Do you own a home?
Yes.
Discount. Are you gonna buy online?
Yes.
Discount. Isn't getting discounts great?
Yes.
There's no discount for agreeing with me.
Yeah, I got carried away.
It happens to me all the time.
Helping you save money. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Well, you're down to the last 2 days for Christmas shopping. If you're feeling the pressure, we're getting some last-minute ideas this hour for men. Next hour, we'll do last-minute gifts for women. Joining me now is, oh my goodness, Christina Chow. And I just knocked down one of the... I'm sure that's just
all
fine.
right. It's all right.
She's the marketing coordinator for Harlem Irving Plaza. Okay, let's start over here. Everyone loves the Hawks now and Bears and the jerseys you can get.
So that would be a great gift for your sports guy, like my boyfriend. You know, Blackhawks won the championship last year. The jersey's $150. It'll just help him show his pride for the Chicago Blackhawks. You know, Chicago Bears, they won the division title on Monday. Devin Hester, it's $110. I suggest a Devin Hester jersey because he did the biggest play on Monday. Again, it's $110.
You see it?
Yep, both of them are from Champs, and they also have different players and
those are authentic.
Sizes. Authentic.
All right. Okay, what do we got here?
And then now we have the Aeropostale hoodie. That's great for the guy who hates wearing those bulky coats. Like my brother, he hates wearing the big stuffy coats.
Oh, it's like a furry hoodie.
Yeah, it has a nice fur lining. He could wear it maybe up to about 30-degree weather. I wouldn't go any colder than that.
Yeah.
It would be too cold.
And how much is that?
That's $49.95 from Aeropostale.
Okay. Now
watches.
What are we looking at here? Watches.
We're gonna go to watches because these are the perfect go-to gifts for guys. I got it from my boyfriend last year as a last-minute gift, and he wears it all the time.
What kind is this G-Shock?
Now, G-Shock is a very sporty and durable watch. You can get that at Zumiez. It's $99.95. It lasts through if you go through snowboarding, hiking, if it's raining. It's gonna both last through anything.
Good. All right, and what are these over here?
And then now I have a Bulova watch. It's $281. It has about 8 diamonds on there.
Oh.
You can get that from Zales. It's great for the guy who wants to dress it up a little bit but don't want to spend too much. And then now if you want to do a really big splurge, I suggest the Movado watch. Now that's going to be a little bit of a dent in your pocketbook. It's going to be $1,610, but it's going to last you a very, very long time, and it just looks great with everything.
Well, they say the more you spend, the more they love you.
See, there you go. And
that's the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
All right.
And then for the first-time dads or the dads who want to capture every moment of your life, the Nikon D3000 from Best Buy. It's $499. It just makes the perfect picture because if your kids are running around, it eliminates the blur in the pictures.
And that's for someone who needs to know how to use a camera, though, pretty much, right?
Well, it's an easy point and shoot.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
okay.
You just turn it on and you press the button and it takes the pictures for you.
What are we looking at here and which one?
Here we have the Ed Hardy cologne set. It's $75 from Carson's. It comes with the cologne, body wash, and a leather luggage tag with the Ed Hardy look on it. And this is great for the guy who just loves the perfume, the cologne, all that great
Those are those
stuff.
T-shirts that John from John and K Plus 8 wears all the time,
that's
right?
his favorite.
Okay, so real quick, I think we have to, what are these real quick?
We have games for the gamer in your life. Madden and Call of Duty, these are the top games this year. They're $59.99 at Best Buy. The Xbox 360 Connect, the most popular thing right now for any gamer. It's $149. You can get that at Target. And lastly, I have this record turntable. You convert your records into a digital format. So you can now play all your records on your iPod, on your computer, in your car.
How much is that?
This is $89.99
That's
from
it?
Carson's. Yeah,
Nice.
like, this is a great gift for dads.
Christina Chow from Harlem Irving Plaza. Thank you so much for all these last-minute gift ideas. ShopTheHIP.com is the website. Thanks. We'll talk about women next hour. And at 8 o'clock, we'll have gifts for under $50.
That's Oscar winner and Southsider Jennifer Hudson at Winter Wonderfest at Navy Pier yesterday. She helped hand out toys that you donated to the WGN Drive-Thru Toy Drive. Gifts went through Hudson's foundation in honor of her nephew, Julian King, to benefit the Abraham Lincoln Center. Good cause. Thanks to our viewers for that. Hey, Paul.
Good morning, and here's what's happening with our weather across Chicagoland this morning. We have a dense fog advisory that's in effect for McHenry, DuPage, Kane, DeKalb, Kendall, Grundy, LaSalle, Will, and Kankakee counties until 9 o'clock this morning. We've had some areas that are looking at visibility that's been under a quarter of a mile, and along with that, cold temperatures that are below the freezing mark, and so we've had some icy patches. So be prepared. Again, through 9 a.m. this morning, we can see some of that fog. As far as our temperatures go, we're at 23 at O'Hare, 24 at the Lakefront, 21 at Midway, 10 for Bartlett, 10 in Aurora, 14 in Morris, and 12 for Kankakee. You can see on our satellite and radar composite image here that conditions pretty quiet across Chicagoland right now. We're looking at some sunshine this morning. The clouds will fill in here through the daytime hours, and we'll see what happens from there. But oh, Nelly. Today, again, a daytime high reading about 30 degrees. Tomorrow, a daytime high reading of 32. For Saturday, tomorrow, we'll see the snow develop across Chicagoland. We can see 1 to 3 inches of snowfall starting late tonight. Actually, probably more so towards tomorrow morning. And then through the day tomorrow, we'll see some snow. 1 to 3 inches looks fairly possible. And then we'll see lake effect snow showers kick in here on Christmas Day. Daytime high of 31 degrees there. This could be an accumulating lake effect snow. And same for Sunday. Daytime high of 26 for the Bears game. Windy and cold. Snow showers as well. And it'll feel like into the mid-teens. We'll show you more coming up in the top of the hour right now. We'll toss back to you guys.
Thanks, Paul. Lots more planned for the morning show today.
Coming up new at 7, a change that could mean you have to pay just to get into some of Chicago's most popular festivals.
And the first human beatbox, Dougie Fresh, is here.
And up next, just like all great shows in TV history, Jersey Shore is now getting a spin-off. Did we just call it one of the greatest shows in TV history? Oh, more on that coming up.
Just by association. And Owen Wilson tells us some of his favorite Christmas stories.
Where the treetops glisten and children listen.
This portion of WGN Morning News is sponsored by Xfinity, only by Comcast.
And the card, please.
Xfinity introduces a revolutionary new way to remote control. Now you can change channels, record shows, even search on demand right on your iPad. Only from Xfinity.
It's the holiday sale at Famous Footwear. Buy one pair of shoes, get another pair half off. Spectacular savings on the brand names you love. Famous Footwear. Make today famous.
Toyotathon is back. With over 30 years of great deals, everyone's going. You'll never know who you'll see.
Jason?
Stephanie?
Jonathan? George? Hey, didn't we see a movie together?
You went and got popcorn and you never came back.
Our biggest event of the year won't last long. Hurry in today. Now during Toyotathon, get 0% APR financing for 60 months on many of your favorite models, like the 2010 Prius for finance savings up to $3,200. Toyota.
Tired of energy dollars flying out of your drafty old windows? It's time to call Feldco.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Don't be stuck another winter with those energy-stealing windows. Keep the cold out and lower your heating bills with new energy-efficient windows from Feldco. Do one room or do your entire house.
Warm up and save money with energy-efficient windows from Feldco. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Give yourself the gift of time with the KFC Festive Feast. 12 pieces of the Colonel's hand-breaded original recipe chicken with 3 sides and 6 biscuits for only $19.99. Have a so good holiday.
And welcome back. We're starting this look at traffic with a live look at the Ryan inbound at the merge of I-57 and the Ford right at 95th. Things looking good here, moving well as the headlights are headed inbound. Just one thing to mention, traffic lights still on flash out at Route 83 and Route 53. Kennedy inbound moving great. The only little slow spot's just going to be from Monroe right down into the circle. The Edens, not seeing any problems there, and the Eisenhower light traffic as well. That's really the story on all of the expressways and tollways as the Stevenson inbound just recording one small delay at Cicero. The Ryan again looking good. I-57 and the Ford are problem-free. On the Tri-State Tollway headed southbound from Town Line into I-90, that's just going to be about 20 minutes. Reagan and the Veterans are clear. Jane Addams Tollway headed inbound from Route 31 into the Tri-State Tollway interchange. That's just about a 26-minute ride. And Lakeshore is still at base travel times as well. That's a check of all your drive times.
Thanks, Guy.
Hello, Dean.
Hey, guys. Good morning. We've got an Owen Wilson Christmas story that he shared with us coming up in a minute. First up, though, this morning in the Buzz, major surgery for a wrestling legend. This is no way to spend your honeymoon. Just 1 week after tying the knot with Jennifer McDaniel, Hulk Hogan underwent nearly 10 hours of back surgery to have what doctors describe as basically having his spine rebuilt because of wear and tear after years of his fighting career. In a tweet before going into the hospital on Tuesday, Hogan said, "I'm going for broke. I'm rolling all the marbles. I'm betting on me. I love all you maniacs." The 57-year-old wrestler, reality show star, is recovering in the hospital. He's said to be doing well. Well, I would have had my money on Snooki or The Situation to be the first to break off of MTV's Jersey Shores, but it's Pauly D who snagged the first spin-off series, trying to make it sound much more profound than it really is. An MTV executive vice president said, "We know viewers are curious about Pauly's life away from the shore, and we look forward to exploring new possibilities around that." Pauly will also be part of season 3 of The Shore when it premieres after the first of the year.